Hello everybody, I am the Linkzilla and welcome to the final episode of Outlast Whistleblower. When we last left off, well, we had got the drop in on a schizo-paranoid Franic named Dennis, and we had a run-in with Eddie Gluskin. So far, we basically have managed to get ourselves hobbled, and we had to throw ourselves out a window in order to escape him. Well, let's see what kind of trouble we can get into now. Right. I'm outside. Got no batteries. Really be great if there was one hanging out here. Any dossiers, documents? Oh yeah, there was the one that I found on the bench pertaining to Gluskin himself. Apparently, his father and uncle molested him, and that's basically why he's gone completely psycho. There's nowhere to go out in this courtyard, is there? Okay, I'm just basically like getting intuitive. You basically rip out these plants if you can. You take this desk, you put it up against that wall, then you take this drawer, you break that window, you climb in. It's as simple as that. Although, I literally jumped out. No, not that one. What window did I jump out of? Oh. So as it turns out, I jumped out that window. Just like my last roommate. I can't tell if that's a joker. Oh no, if that's a king or a jack. But I can tell that it's a club. Alright. If this is the only way to go, this is the only way to go. Elevator shaft. I don't think I want to go up anymore. Emergency evacuation. Vocational block. Administration block. This could be it. But this door needs a key. I mean, it would make a lot of noise, but at some point I'd basically like do what they did in Titanic and just ram the thing. The male ward. That's where Traeger was. Battery. Obviously. No door. The sign says kitchen, but my heart says hell. Well, that looks pleasant. Excuse me. What is this, a gym? Damn. I guess this is what he meant by stringing up. This is probably one of my favorite notes that Waylon writes down. Bluebeard's wives. Bodies hanging like wet laundry, like skinned rabbits. Men mutilated, hunted, and murdered. The shortest distance between any 2 points separates violence and ruined lust. Whatever story he's telling himself, he's not making women to bear his children. He's making women to kill them. That's what I find so interesting. Gluskin's psyche is so broken that some part of him knows what he's doing isn't real. It's not effective, and he doesn't care about whether or not it's effective. He's literally hunting these guys down and making them into women so that he could have a semblance of the satisfaction of killing a woman. That's how messed up Gluskin is. That's how broken his mind is. He absolutely has to kill what he considers a woman. So that's why he's... And... Lisa, I want you to burn this place and any evidence that ever existed to the ground. Destroy the Murkoff Corporation. Bury it in shame. Take away its money. Wipe it from history. This man thinks he's in love. He thinks the therapy made him better. Everything reeks of death and fear. Piss and coppery blood, meat decomposing to game. Yeah, I'll give him that. Copper does sometimes smell and sometimes even taste like copper. Speaking of which, apparently they're adding copper to Minecraft now. And that's like gonna take until next year to finally get, but I don't know how I feel about that. Especially considering that the mods that I've been playing, copper was added, and it was probably some of the rarest ore. Has the Wall Rider been through here? Because this doesn't seem like Gluskin's MO. Unless the bodies have been decomposing that way. Basketball court. What was that? Gluskin. Right, so that song definitely has some Oedipal implications. Oh, well, this is pleasant. And look, there's a key. Where's my shadow? Seriously, I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to be casting a shadow. See? He was supposed to cast a shadow too. See ya, Eddie. Here he comes. Gonna make a run for it. No choice. Come on, Waylon. We're almost out. Jump. I think I definitely lost him. I don't even know how that happened. Is he that big an idiot? It's just I've been playing this game so much, I've starting to see the cracks in the AI. Right. I made it. Just gotta use this key. Bye, Gluskin. Ah! Where did you come from? Nice right hook, Eddie. Nice one. Is that all you got? Believe me, I know the feeling of betrayal. Hey! Eddie! Don't you feel? That's a bit extreme. Eddie! Look, I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of getting aroused by this.
If this is you on the honeymoon, I hate to imagine.
I don't want to die like David Carradine. I'm not even dressed like Batman. Oh, here we go again. Come on, Waylon. I have no idea what just happened.
It could have been beautiful.
Irony. The groom himself gets impaled. A widower. He's dead. The amateur surgeon, the father-to-be, husband, his guts shredded and pulled from his belly. I'm trying not to laugh. Oh God, Lisa, I swear to you, I'm trying. Fuck you, Gluskin. You know, now that he's dead, I just now realized that I've never really taken the opportunity to search around this gym. I mean, maybe the documents that I've never found, the ones that I've always been missing, are somewhere in here. I just don't know where to find them. Dang it. Because I really feel like there should be another document or something. Maybe something alluding to, like, more of Gluskin's past before he came here. Maybe something that goes into detail about some of his murders and whatnot. Ow. Ow. Believe me, Wayland, I totally get the feeling in your leg right now. It sucks. We're on our way to the mail ward. Walker's been here. Yep, this is definitely the mail ward. Looks rather familiar, like when we were Miles, we had our encounter with... Well, that basically confirms it. Waylon's been out for 12 hours, and Miles has definitely shown up. A chapel on fire in the distance. I didn't even know we had a church. Where's God when you need him? That's a question that I find myself and a lot of other people asking a lot. Well, we know that Martin is gone. The fire is basically spreading quite a bit. Like, it's overcoming the chapel at this point, so... Like, I know that fire spreads pretty quickly, but... I'm guessing that Walker is probably dead by now. Light. Person. Traeger.
What kind of sick fuck would do this to somebody? He even took his damn pants.
Tell you one thing, I've seen more than enough dick and balls tonight to last me a
M16.
lifetime.
And not all of them are...
Serve and protect. Corporate cops, mercenaries, private military contractors, whatever they call them now. They're as helpless as the rest of us. Need to get out, escape. I have a feeling that I can't let those guys see me because I'm still dressed like a prisoner.
That's to a man. Let's wrap this up and get back to the truck. Amen.
You know, that makes me wonder, where exactly did Eddie get the outfit that he was wearing? It wasn't prisoner garb. It looked like a kind of, like, cross between, like, a butcher's outfit and a fancy vest, dressed vest. I gotta be careful. Can't let them spot me. Yep, because they'll most likely do that. Deadly force, kill anything that moves. Is this one that I haven't found before? Nope, I'm pretty sure I've seen this. From Helen Grant, Group 8416 Murkoff Core LU. Rudolph Wernicke Phase Out. Yep, I've found this one before. Dear Sirs, the groundwork has been laid to ensure uneventful egress of Rudolph Wernicke from structural and financial systems at Mount Massive. His advanced age should alleviate any suspicions among contractors and employees, among whom he has been cheerfully nicknamed the Crypt Keeper, and legally speaking, he died years ago. Now I'm wondering, when was this email written, and why would it be printed out? It must have happened, like, when all this started, when everything went tits up on account of that Billy kid. I understand patients 14306-8, 14279-1, and 14868-1 have already been scheduled for transit. We are all terribly excited about the obvious profit potential from the new project. My researchers have combed through Wernicke's files and found no mention of the three lucid dreamers. I think we can safely assume Wernicke was successfully distracted by the partial success of patient Billy Hope, along with his own infirmity to be ignorant of the real discovery at hand. You see, it's stuff like this that gave me hope. Because the one thing that I love about this game is its story and how it managed to tell its story. And you guys know me, I'm a big storytelling kind of guy when it comes to games, so the idea that even after Project Walrider here failed, the idea that 3 separate patients are being moved to a different facility, that opened up the possibility for sequels, especially with what we're about to see at the end of this video. So, I had such high hopes for Outlast 2, but everything that I've seen about Outlast 2 makes it clear to me that the games aren't going to be connected, so I might as well get on with it. Even minimal exploitation of these resources is hard to overestimate. I only hope the new facility is sufficiently shielded to allow female staff so I can see what comes with my own eyes. Respectfully, Helen Grant, Markov Legal Mitigation Department. You know, it's funny, throughout the campaign and throughout this one, you get emails sent to Miss Grant, and maybe a few from her, indicating that maybe she's not as terrible as the rest of Markov. But this one basically kind of confirms that she's just another cog, another wheel in the machine. I think Wayland's unknown assailant in the basement. Miles.
Copy that. Incoming. We're coming. Hold on.
Traeger. You crazy son of a bitch. That was from Miles's fingers, you ass. Well, if all the tactical cops are going to the basement to basically get killed, I'm gonna make my way out of here. If only Miles had such a clear-cut path. You notice that Wayland isn't limping anymore. I wouldn't say that his leg has fully healed up, but maybe it's clotted enough to where the bleeding has stopped and the pain can temporarily subside. The music. We're in the administration area. I'm pretty sure that this is the door where Miles came in, but it's been bolted off. Wayland hasn't had a reaction in quite some time. A reaction to, like, electrical equipment, you know, the morphogenic engine stuff. Maybe it's subsiding, finally. Transfer authorization for patients. You guys know. Murkoff Mount Massive Psychiatric Systems. Murkoff ARD. Zeichner Facility. Alright, so I'm going to keep the name Zeichner in mind. Caution. Level triple black security protocols, including chemical restraint, physical restraint, and separate adaptive hyperbaric chambers are to be used at all times in transit. Hyperbaric chambers, they're keeping these guys asleep. Chemical stimulation is highly recommended for all personnel within 500 meters of the patients. Attempts at communication should be presumed to be hallucinations and disregarded. Facial disfigurement should not be taken as a sign of loss of acuity. They are physically blind, but not unseeing. You see, this would have made a great sequel. Note, security clearance for Project Walrider will not apply to information regarding patients, etc. New security clearances will be issued and appropriate protocol assigned. They are really excited about this new venture. Well, out of batteries. I gotta pee. Okay, and that's where Miles had to climb up, and this is the bathroom that got closed. Ugh. That leads to the theater. Thanks for leaving the door open, Miles. And that's where Walker threw him. This is what I friggin' love. I wish more games would have a second DLC campaign that runs in parallel with the original game. To just basically see all this stuff that your characters have done before. I mean, for all I know, these could be Miles' footsteps. And that's Walker's trophy room. The doors are open. Finally. They must have broke in here when... Is there anything else lying around?
Mr. Park.
Blair.
How the fuck are you still alive?
Jeremy Blair. Jeremy Blair. My supervisor's supervisor. A man who'd see me skinned, salted, and raped for a promotion and a few martinis. Injured. Dying if he's not already dead. I'm trying to feel sorry for him. I really am. But there's no way in hell he's stopping me from getting out of this godforsaken place. I'm coming home, Lisa.
Let's make a deal.
Go fuck yourself.
You help me, I'll help you.
Really?
God, I'm stuck like a pig.
It's no more than you deserve. No less either. I don't think I'm getting in there. Nor am I going in there, so... Looks like the only way to go is out.
Help me up. Please?
Give me one good reason why I should. Bathrooms? Come on, there's gotta be something in here. You leave any batteries for me here, Miles? For a second, I thought he was missing a head. That would have been like, Walker's been through here. It's 9:22 a.m. Blair, you did all this to me. You have no idea the kind of nightmare that I have been through. If you have been stabbed and you're bleeding to death, it's no... You basically have deserved what you got. So all I will say is, you're going to die, stuck pig. Of course. Ow! Oh! So close to the end.
No one can know. No one.
Wall Rider. Here? How'd it get out? Blair, where have you been all night? And now I'm covered in fresh blood, and some of it is obviously my own. Come on, Waylon. You can do it. The door is open. Just get up. Don't cut yourself on any of the glass. That's the last thing that you need. Pig. I did it. I'm outside. I'm outside. So long, Mount Massive. And so long, Murkoff. Now, just gotta get out of here. There's gotta be a vehicle that I can take. I'd consider taking one of theirs, but that kind of stuff would go missing. That'd be missed if it were to disappear. Miles went in over there. They broke through the gate. A car. It's a Jeep. It's Miles's Jeep. It's still here. Yes. There's nothing in there. Yeah, there's probably nothing left. Everything else has been sealed off. So long, Mount Massive and Murkoff, you fucking hell. Please be unlocked, please be unlocked. Miles must have thought he'd get out of here in a hurry, considering that he left it unlocked and the keys in the ignition, and... Wait, what's that? Oh no, it's the wall rider and... Miles! He's alive! Miles Upshur is alive! Oh shit, oh shit. Come on, reverse, alright, put it in drive. Go forward, turn the wheel, cut it sharp. Woohoo!
You press that button. There's no going back, Mr. Park. There's enough hard evidence in that video file to make a world of shit for our friends at Murkoff.
He got
Got
out.
out of Mount Massive alive, and we've done everything in our power to cover your tracks. But our enemies are twitching and malicious corporate paranoiacs with resources you're too moral to imagine. You won't be the only target. Anyone you care about, your wife, your child, they'll do nothing to Murkoff but ways to hurt you. I need you to understand the bridge you're crossing here. You will do irrevocable damage to the company. You might even get close to something like justice. But once you click upload, your life is over. Everyone you love is fucked. But it's the right thing to do. Is hurting Murkoff worth that much to you?
And that was Outlast Whistleblower. I gotta say, Outlast in and of itself really was a great game, and I just don't really seem to understand all the people that dislike it. I mean... Yeah, the game relies a lot on jump scares, but most of the game is stealth sections, and the moments of the games where you have to stealthily creep around your enemies and trying not to get found out, that shit is brilliant. I mean, that's basically like what the game Alien Isolation is all about, and Alien Isolation took a lot from this game, so... And I can't wait to play Alien Isolation 2. My dad's such a big fan of the Alien franchise, I should probably make him play it as well. But, anyways, what I really wish is that we would get a Jurassic Park game that's basically based on Outlast, but I'm pretty sure I've said all of this in, like, my other Outlast playthrough. Here's basically... Whistleblower is a very short DLC campaign, but they cram so much into it that I feel like you get your money's worth. It's enjoyable to go through a second campaign of this game and see how the stories are running in parallel to each other. It's nice to see all the references to the main campaign, all the other characters, as well as the new characters, and at the very end, when Waylon, he is about to escape, Jeremy Blair stabs him and is about to finish him off, the Wall Rider comes in to the rescue, kind of like the T-Rex from Jurassic Park, and it makes you realize that the Wall Rider has already attacked everyone in the basement, and now it's up here, which means that you gotta get out of there before it comes back. But then, the best vindication of all is that final scene right as Wayland escapes from Mount Massive Asylum. As he is stealing Miles's Jeep, he zooms in on his camera to see a wounded and shadowy figure in the cloud of the Walrider's nanomachines. It's Miles. He's still alive. It proved my theory when it came to the original game that that Miles wasn't killed, that the reason that when Miles successfully killed Billy Hope, it actually gave the Walrider what it wanted, because Billy Hope was effectively, like, hooked up to all that life support that the Walrider couldn't ever truly be free. It couldn't truly escape out into the real world. It needed a host that could come with it. It needed a host that could move, that could escape from this place. So it decided to merge with Miles to make him the new host in order to survive. And it's keeping him alive, I'm sure of it. It killed Wernicke, it killed all those tactical officers down in the basement, and, well, Miles Upshur is still out there somewhere. And that's why I'm going to talk about Outlast 2, because I was waiting for so many years in anticipation for what Outlast 2 was going to be like, and just crossing my fingers that we would get some story elements that would reveal the fate of Miles Upshur. Where is Miles? Where is the Walrider? What is Murkoff doing now? But from the trailers that I've seen of Outlast 2, I don't see them continuing this story at all. I don't think that Murkoff or Mount Massive or this game are even remotely related to Outlast 2. And I'm okay with horror games being an anthology, but not when they have stories this good. Not when they leave stories on cliffhangers. So, I don't know anything about Outlast 2 outside of what I've seen from the trailers. I haven't watched any playthroughs of it. I haven't basically done anything like that. And that's ironic, because Outlast 2 is the reason that I got myself a capture card so that I could record myself playing it and put it on YouTube. The problem is that, one, I had to wait until, like, after the game had come out, and two, I just never felt motivated to actually get down to it. But the fact that Outlast 3 is coming out, it's actually coming, and I had no idea. Like, I didn't even think that they were going to be able to make a third game, so it seems like it's come out of nowhere, and it's happened so soon. So Outlast 3 is on the way, and it looks like it's bringing back the asylum setting and the evil experimentation that's being conducted on human beings. That could bring me back to the Outlast franchise. The only problem I foresee is if Outlast 3 is a VR game, because I don't have a VR headset and I don't see myself getting one anytime soon. So if Outlast 3 is VR, I might not be able to play it. So, but anyways, that was Outlast Whistleblower. I really like it. I really like the story, and it really got me invested. It drew me back in, and I'm glad to have done all that. So, thank you guys so much for watching this playthrough of Outlast. If you liked it, please leave a comment on the comment section below, like it, and share it with your friends. If you want to keep up to date with more scary games coming at you this October for Halloween season, then be sure to smash that subscribe button and ring that bell for notifications. Well, I'd say that I've had the game for about, what has it been, 4 years now? Maybe it's time I finally get to it. I will see you all in the next video. Later!